Good day, listeners! Welcome once again here at Salida TeleRadyo at La Filipina National High School. Today, you will learn another interesting topic about reproductive system in Science 10 Quarter 3. Together with your teacher broadcaster teacher VIVENCIA ALERTA, I am your teacher host, teacher Janica Candido. I will now turn you over to teacher RHEA.
Hello, students! How are you? Are you excited for another round of adventure? Join me, your teacher VIVENCIA as we discuss another lesson of Science 10 on living things and their environment. But before we go on with our lesson, please get your self-learning module and turn it on page 5. Get your pen and paper so you can write all the things that you will learn for today's lesson. Got it? Great! The different systems of the human body coordinate with one another to function. If and when any parts of these systems malfunction, the entire body will become unbalanced. Each system has its function in the body. You have studied in the past that human body are combined functional units composed of various organs that work in full coordination with one another. Let us test your knowledge from your previous lesson about endocrine system by doing the fact or fake game. You will answer fact if the sentence is correct or true, and fake if it is false. You may write your answer on a piece of paper. In every sentence, you will be given 5 seconds to think. And when you hear the sound, then time is up. Take note. Everyone, please answer the questions honestly. Shall we start? Number 1. Hormone is a chemical substance produced in the body. Is it fact or fake? Time is up. The answer is fact. Hormones affect various processes in the body as they regulate and balance the functioning organs, tissues, and cells. Number 2. Endocrine gland refers to the organ that produces chemical secretion released directly into the bloodstream. Is it fact or fake? Time is up. The answer is fact. Number 3. Hormone has nothing to do with the activities of human reproductive system. Is it fact or fake? Time is up. The answer is fake. Hormones have great impact on our growth, appearance, emotions, and most especially in reproductive functions. Did you get all the items correctly? Excellent! Now, let me ask you this. As you grow, what are the changes that you have noticed in your body? So I have here picture. So for the boys, we have the acne breakout, facial hair, changes sa tingog. We have also the breast growth, and then mood swings, and the genital growth. So, familiar ba ni sa inyo ha, boys? Okay, so let's go on sa babae. So, are these changes familiar to you girls? We have first the acne breakout, then sweat and body odor. Nagkakaroon din tayo ng curves, and meron din tayo mga mood swings. Breast development, no, nag-enlarge ang breast, then we grow taller, then we have also this pubic hair, no? Nag-grow na ang mga pubic hair. Then last but not the least, the menstruation. When we say menstruation, it is the monthly shedding of blood from our reproductive system, mga babae. So, familiar ba ni sa inyo, ha? As you enter puberty stage, mao gini ang mga changes nga mahitabo, no, sa lawas sa babae o sa lalaki. Okay, the question is, what do you think are the reason behind these changes? Does the human reproductive system has something to do with it? Can these changes affect the human reproduction process? What if people stop to reproduce? What do you think will happen? All these questions will be answered as we go through to our discussion today. And by the end of our lesson today, the learners will be able to identify the main parts of the male and female reproductive system. Second objective, describe the function of the main parts of male and female reproductive system. And the third objective, determine the importance of hormones in the male and female reproductive system. Reproductive system. When we say reproductive system, it is the system involved in sexual reproduction. And when we say reproduction, there are terms that we used to hear. These are the gametes and gonads. Gametes refers to a mature male or female germ cell, and it is produced in a specialized organ, sex organs, or gonads. The gonad of human male is called testis. It has two functions, the production of sperm cells and the production of male hormones called testosterone. There are two testes located outside the body cavity in a sac of skin called the scrotum. In the scrotum, the temperature is 1 to 2 degrees Celsius lower than the normal body temperature. Okay. Sperm cell. Sperm cell production is also known as spermatogenesis. It begins at the puberty in human males, ages 9 to 16, between ages 9 to 16. There are three main parts of sperm. We have the head, the midpiece, and the tail. The head contains the chromosome, and the chromosome carries the genetic material of the male parent. The midpiece, or the body, contains the mitochondria, and the mitochondria provides energy. And the tail, which is the flagellum, it allows the sperm to swim. Sperm cells have little cytoplasm and no stored food. Therefore, the lifespan of the sperm cell is very short. Kung mugawas na siya sa body, dali na siya mamatay. Next. Okay, by the way, the testes also serve as the endocrine glands. It produces the male hormone called testosterone that causes the development of the male secondary sex characteristics. Kato kung ipang-mention kaganiha nga mga changes, no? Ang responsible ni adto kay ang hormones nga ginatawag natong testosterone. Okay. These characteristics, no, includes pagdako sa tingog sa mga lalaki o pagdako sa ilahang mga body, built sa ilahang lawas. Testosterone level in the human male body greatly affects spermatogenesis. So, meaning to say, kung dili mag-function na itong testosterone, ma-affect ang production sa sperm cells. Okay. Mature sperm cells pass through the testis to the epididymis, the series of coiled tubules where sperm are stored. Before sperm cell leaves the epididymis, they gain the ability to move. Then, we have here, the long tube called the vas deferens carries the sperm from the testis to the urethra. And this one is the vas deferens. By the way, trivia lang. Pag ang tao mag-undergo, ang lalaki mag-undergo og vasectomy, ang ginakap ana is ang iyahang vas deferens para dili na makamove ang sperm from the testis to the penis. Okay. Then, we have the penis. The penis is the external reproductive organ of the male which deposits the sperm into the vagina during sexual intercourse. Then we have the urethra. The urethra carries sperm out of the body. There are three glands that provides liquid in which the sperm can swim. So these are the three glands: the seminal vesicle, prostate gland, and Cowper's gland. Seminal vesicle secretes a fluid that makes up most of the components of the semen. Then, we have the prostate gland, secretes a slightly alkaline milky fluid that is discharged as part of semen. Cowper's gland secretes a thick and clear mucus that lubricates and neutralizes any trace of acidic urine in the urethra. When we say semen, combination niya sa seminal fluids and the sperm cell. Semen is released through the urethra of the male during sexual intercourse and is deposited in the male reproductive tract approximately 300 million sperm cells, and only one, though daghan kaayo na siya, isa lang yun ang mag-fertilize together with the egg cell. Okay, let's go on to the girls. The gonad of the human female is the ovary. There are 2 ovaries in the female reproductive system, and they are found within the pelvic cavity. It produces egg cells, which are the female gametes, and it also secretes female hormones. Egg cell production is also known as oogenesis. It begins before birth. At birth, a female human body already has all of her egg cells, but it is not fully matured, which only happens during the puberty stage, and that puberty stage is between ages 9 to 16. The ovaries also produce the female sex hormones, which is the estrogen and the progesterone. Estrogen influences the development of the secondary sex characteristics, and yun na yung sinabi ko kanina, yung mga changes. So, ang responsible doon ay ang estrogen. And then, from the start of the puberty age, the human female releases an egg cell from one of her ovaries each month. And this is called ovulation. After ovulation, the egg cell is swept into the oviduct, or yung tinatawag nating fallopian tube. Fallopian tube serves as the passageway of egg from the ovary to the uterus. By the way, pag ang babae nag-undergo ng tubal ligation, isa yung process wherein kinakat at saka sinisil yung kanyang fallopian tube para maiwasan ang pagbubuntis. Okay, the next part is the uterus. Uterus serves as a site of egg implantation. This is where the fetus develops. So in layman's term, it is called the womb, no? Diyan lalaki yung fetus. The next part is the cervix. Cervix is the lower end of the neck of the uterus, and it is connected to the vagina. Ito yung magdadilate during panganganak, no? Pag manganak na yung babae, ito yung magdadilate, the cervix. Okay, we have the vagina. Vagina receives the penis during mating. Okay, so we are done, no? With our tour sa male at saka female reproductive system. So, to further ensure learning, let's have this activity, he or she, what will it be? Okay, so you're going to answer he if the characteristics describe the male reproductive system, and she if it describes the female reproductive system. You may put your answer in a piece of paper. In every statement or sentence, you will be given 5 seconds to think. And when you hear the sound, then time is up. Okay, let's start. Number 1. Secretion of slightly alkaline milky fluid, which is part of the semen. He or she, what will it be? Time is up. The answer is he, because it refers to male reproductive system. Next, oogenesis or formation of egg cells. He or she, what will it be? Time is up. Okay, the answer is she, because it refers to the female reproductive system. Next, Cowper's gland secretes thick, clear mucus. He or she, what will it be? Okay, time is up. The answer is he, because Cowper glands belongs to the male reproductive system. Last, a muscular tube that receives semen during intercourse. He or she, what will it be? Time is up. The answer is she, because it refers to the vagina. And vagina is under the female reproductive system. Did you get perfect score? Wow, that's great. Ready your pen and paper for our assessment. Write the letter of the correct answer and please answer it honestly. Number 1. Which part of the male reproductive system produces sperm cells? A. Penis, B. Epididymis, C. Scrotum, D. Testis. Number 2. The following parts belongs to the male reproductive system except A. Seminal vesicle, B. Cowper's gland, C. Fallopian tube, D. Prostate gland. Number 3. Spermatogenesis is also referred to as A. Mutation of sperm cell, B. Sperm cell reproduction, C. Division of sperm cell, D. Sperm cell destruction. Next, number 4. This is the site of egg implantation and where the fertilized egg develops. A. Cervix, B. Fallopian tube, C. Ovary, D. Uterus. Number 5. How important is hormones to human reproductive system? A. It keeps the reproductive system properly functioning. B. It keeps the regular flow of carbon dioxide in the body. C. It keeps the muscle in the body moves. Or D. All of the above. Okay, let's check your answer. Number 1, the answer is letter D, testis. Number 2, the answer is C, fallopian tube. Number 3, the answer is letter B, sperm cell production. Number 4, the answer is letter D, uterus. And number 5, the answer is letter A, it keeps the reproductive system properly functioning. Did you get the answers correctly? Great job! For your assignment, you're going to write this one in your paper. In your daily living, cite at least 2 activities that will keep your reproductive system healthy and well. Okay? Then, we're done. And that's all for today. Thank you for listening and make sure to stay with us in our next episodes, only here on School on Air. Again, this is Teacher RHEA saying in this trying time, it is not the strongest species that survives, nor the most intelligent that survives. It is the one that is most adaptable to change, by Charles Darwin. Thank you!
Wow! That was a very engaging and scientific topic, Teacher RHEA. Thank you so much, and thank you viewers and listeners for tuning in. I hope that you have learned something today. I am your teacher host, Teacher Janica, leaving you with the words, don't study because you need to. Study because knowledge is power. Study because they can never take it away from you. Study because you want to know more. Study because it enhances you. And study because it grows you. Have a nice day!